Hey guys, Pokemon TCG here from the Pokemon video, and today I am very excited. We are back with a Sun and Moon, a Lost Thunder pre-release kit. So, it got Zeraora on the artwork. This is actually the biggest Pokemon set ever, so this is going to be one of the coolest sets to collect, and I'm just so excited, so let's get right into it. So, I'm gonna open this guy up. Here we go. Pop it open. We got nice Zeraora little pamphlet. Tells you some building tips, a little lore or something. I don't know. But we got our promo. We got Tapu Lele. Its ability is a Charmed Charm. Interesting. Get in focus here. Whenever you attach a Pokemon tool card that has Fairy Charm in its name from your hand to this Pokemon during your turn, it may leave your opponent's active Pokemon confused. Not that great of an ability, competitive-wise, but definitely in a pre-release could see some use. Confusion is actually pretty good status condition. Can only go away from retreating and evolving, so that's pretty good. Oh, and flip. Does it go away from flipping heads? I don't remember. But decent fairy Pokemon Confusion and hits for 70 damage for 2 energies with double colorless. Definitely not bad in a pre-release. And also, it's Tapu Lele, so it's always pretty cool. We got our 4 packs here. We got a Lugia, Celebi, Blacephalon, and a Zeraora. So, let's start it off with the Evolution Kit. See what's in here. First off, we got a Tapu Lele. Professor Elm's Lecture. This is probably the best card in the set. You search your deck for up to 3 Pokemon with 60 HP or less, reveal them, and put them into your hand. This is great for just grabbing, like, 3 Zoroas for Zoroark, or, like, just pretty much any basic Pokemon that evolves. Some have 70 HP, which normally would be better than 60 because it doesn't get 2-shot by Buzzwole with Jet Punch, but with 60 HP now, it has an advantage with Professor Elm's Lecture. Definitely one of the best cards in the set, if not the best. Underground Expedition, repeat from Celestial Storm. TV Reporter, same. Timer Ball, same. We got, how many Mareeps? Oh, we got 3 Mareeps, 2 Flaffies, and we got 2 Amphiroses. Let's look at Ampharos. Once during your turn, you may put 2 electric energy cards from your hand into the Lost Zone. If you do, your opponent's active Pokemon is paralyzed. That is actually a pretty good ability. Paralyzed is probably the best status condition. Your opponent can't do anything. I think it can use its abilities, though. I'm not really used to status conditions. It's not a lot of status conditions. But that's really good. Just not be able to attack or retreat. Only way you get rid of it is evolving or wait a turn. So it's pretty good. Then Split Bomb. This does 50 damage to your opponent's Pokemon for 2 energies and not bad attack. Just spreading damage, especially in a pre-release with low HP Pokemon. Got 2 of those. Got Mina. Search your deck for a Fairy Energy card and attach it to one of your Pokemon. Then shuffle your deck. Not that great of a supportive card, but definitely could see some tech play. Sorry I'm talking so fast. I'm just very excited to get into this stuff. Definitely good tech card for fairy decks if an extra energy is needed. Mainly Gardevoir to just take that knockout. We got one of those. Lily, repeat. Kukui, repeat. Nestball, repeat. Fairy Charm. This is not a repeat. This was on the Tapu Lele earlier. Fairy Charm Psychic. Prevent all damage done to fairy Pokemon from attacks of Psychic Pokemon EX or GX. I keep stumbling because I'm so excited. So this is interesting. Fairy type Pokemon. There are multiple of these. There's Psychic and Fighting for all I know right now. It's really good. Be able to block Psychic EX and GX Pokemon. Attaching it to a Fairy. Could see some use if Fairy types come a thing. Maybe in Sylveon. Psychic is actually a big thing right now with Shrine of Punishment Malamar. So, definitely could see some play in Sylveon, so that's interesting. Another Fairy Charm, there's actually a Grass one, too. Same thing, prevents Grass, EX or GX Pokemon. Won't see as much play probably as the Fighting or Psychic one. Not a lot of Grass Pokemon right now. Unless there are some new cards in this set that I don't know of. Well, Tapu Bulu is a Grass-type Pokemon, and Dhelmise in Rayquaza but those aren't the most popular cards, so won't see as much play as Fighting or Psychic, definitely. So we got 3 Jigglypuffs, 2 Wigglytuffs, and here is the code. I don't even think you can use that yet, but if you do, enjoy. Okay, now let's get into the real point of the video. The 4 packs of Lost Thunder. Let's get into Zeraora first. Here is the code. 3 and 4. Got a Psychic type energy. I don't know why I said it that way. Silcoon. Kahili. Draw 2 cards, then flip a coin. If heads, if you've played Kahili from your hand, put this card into your hand instead of your discard pile. If you have no cards in your deck, you can't play this card. Interesting. Dedenne. Oh my goodness, cards flying everywhere. We got a Yamask, Jigglypuff, Mareep. We got a Alolan Vulpix. If you have any Fairy-type Pokemon in play, this Pokemon has no retreat. I think the one Beacon's still better. Definitely could be a tech card. Free Retreat is always good without Floatstone, but I still think Beacon's very good with its attack. Definitely, probably better. Got Houndour. We got a Reverse Hollow Heatran. Interesting. Heat Bazooka, 150. Discard the top 5 cards of your deck. That's not so great. Discard milling yourself, practically. But it's a nice hollow rare. And the next card is Wobbuffet. Wobbuffet, as long as this Pokemon is on your bench, Prism Star Pokemon in play, both yours and opponents can't attack and have no abilities. That actually is interesting. Good tech against Diancie. Flip a coin. If heads, this is 30 more damage. Not the best attack, but if Prism Stars become a very big thing, this definitely could see some play. Going into the next pack, Blacephalon. Here is the code. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification button if you want to get some codes. Grass Energy, Counter Gain. If you have more prizes remaining than your opponent, the attacks of the Pokemon in this card is 1 colorless less. This is that actually could see some play in sort of counter decks that use a lot of colorless energies in their attacks. That in combination with counter energy could be 3 energies in one turn, 2 of any color or any type. I don't know why I say color, but definitely could see some play. Aridos, Milk. Choose one of your opponent's Pokemon, then flip 2 coins. Oh, choose one of your Pokemon, flip 2 coins, heal 30 damage from that Pokemon for each heads. Not so great. I know there's like a Miltank card that does something with that. Maybe we'll see that later. Chinchou. Mareep, Fluffy Pillow. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is your active Pokemon, you may leave your opponent's Pokemon asleep. That's actually pretty good. Marini. Snubble. Slugma. Oh, this is a better Slugma than the one previously. Maybe not better. So the one has Corner for 10 damage, but this one has 80 HP, so maybe. Got a Tangela, number 1 out of 214. Let's see our rare. And our rare is Unknown. Unknowns are awesome in this set. Probably one of my favorite cards. Once during your turn, if this is Pokemon, if this is your active Pokemon, if you have 35 cards or more in your hand, you win this game. So, basically, there's a ton of different Unknowns in this set, or with certain conditions, you win the game if this is your active Pokemon. So this one's 35 cards. I believe another one is 670 damage, and the other one is 12 supporters in the Lost Zone. I think I'm getting those right. I could be wrong, though. Leave a comment below if I am wrong, correcting me. So Unknowns are definitely very cool in this set. Got the Celebi pack now. The code 2, 3, and 4. Got a Metal Energy, Ninjask. I'm actually very excited for this card. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve to one of your Pokemon, you may put a Shedinja from your discard pile onto your bench. I'm not really excited for Ninjask, but Shedinja is great. We might see it later, but it discards itself and attaches itself as it discards the Nincada and attaches itself as a life dew to one of your Pokemon, which means you take 1 less prize card as a Pokemon tool or a Pokemon, so that's pretty cool. Got Margiarna, Lost Blender, this is also a great card. Put 2 cards from your hand into the Lost Zone. If you do, you draw a card. This is good in combination with the Natu from this set, which does 20 times the amount of Pokemon in your Lost Zone. Or is it just cards in your Lost Zone? I don't know exactly, but I'm pretty sure it's Pokemon. But that, in combination with this is pretty good. Also in decks that you just need some extra acceleration, draw 1 card. Maybe this could be useful, but mainly with Natu. Got Scyther, Stunfisk, Chikorita, Alolan Meowth, Ninjask. Our rare is actually a reverse holo rare. We got Ho-Oh, Rainbow Burn. This does 30 times the amount of for each basic energy card attached to this Pokemon. Interesting. And our rare is Miltank. Speaking of the Miltank, Milk Cannon. This is 60 times. Reveal the number of Moo Moo Milks in your hand. This attack does 60 times the amount for each one revealed in this way. So if you have 4 Moo Moo Milks in your hand, you're in for 240, which is actually a ton of damage. That is interesting. You don't even discard the Moo Moo Milks, so you kind of keep them. That could be good, but I have a feeling Judge and Marshadow might have something to do with that, shuffling away your Moo Moo Milks. But you could run it with, like, Order Pad or Volkner to get back your Moo Moo Milks. I don't know. Could see some play. Definitely some rogue deck. Maybe with Shrine of Punishment. Do some extra damage. Hit for 190 if you have 3. Is just enough to knock out Buzzwole. Here's the code. 3 and 4. We got a Water Energy, Aether Foundation Employee. Put 3 Pokemon that have Alolan in their names from your discard pile into your hand. Interesting. This could be used in some sort of Alolan deck. Not the best, though, because you could just use Rescue Stretcher, which is an item, to shuffle in 3 or grab 1. So, don't think this will see play, but definitely cool to see some more Aether Foundation stuff. Got some Quilava, Pupitar, Pick-a-Peck, Scyther, Stunfisk, Chikorita, Alolan Meowth, Reverse Holo Morty. You can play this card if one of your Psychic Pokemon was knocked out during your opponent's last turn. Your opponent reveals their hand, choose cards you find there, and shuffle those into their deck. Would be good if there's a Psychic Mill deck, get knocked out, put some cards into their deck. That'll see any play, because not many Psychic cards really mill, but definitely interesting. And our rare is a Suicune. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is your active Pokemon, you may have your opponent switch their active Pokemon with one of their bench Pokemon. Okay, so that has been it. So we didn't end up pulling anything, but we did get some pretty cool cards. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It's been PokemonTCG. Bye!